Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this brand new edition of NXT on Tuesdays. Unpopular Review. I'm one of your hosts, Badguy Jack, and I have a brand new host. You saw her last week. We talked about NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Let me tell you something about this lady. She just got here. She's the new World Heavyweight Champion, and I'm already a fan favorite of hers because she beat Chris, and anybody who beat Chris is a favorite of mine. So let me welcome you guys to Captain Shay Spakesbird. I said that all wrong, but
get it together. Listen, it's Captain Shakespeare, okay?
listen, before we started, I already told you my problem right about now. But we're here to talk NXT. This is the first NXT on Tuesdays. Let's talk about it. We had WrestleMania weekend has come and gone, and now, we're starting off. I feel like this is just like a whole new way to start off the new season. So, what did you think about all in all? What did you think of NXT?
As a whole, I thought it was a pretty good show, actually. It was pretty entertaining. Honestly, I felt like it was more entertaining than Raw after Mania.
Yeah, I felt like there was a lot of spots that could have been better. I thought there was a lot of I had high hopes for it, but I didn't think it was a terrible show. So why don't we just get into it? You guys came here to hear us talk about a review about NXT. So why don't we talk about it? In the beginning we have MSK coming out. No, matter of fact, not MSK. I apologize. Karrion Kross comes out. He comes out. He does a promo. Hold on. Before we get further, why did you pick that nickname, Shay?
Is this not a good name? Come on, Captain Shakespeare. You're gonna get behind.
It's clever. Come on, get with the program, ladies and gentlemen.
Seriously.
And also, you got to recognize she's the world champ. I'm sorry, I have to. I want to throw this up before we talk NXT. I wanted to win that World Heavyweight Championship. I didn't do it. I'm glad my partner did because right now we can sit here and say this is the championship show. So other shows, take note. But we start the show off with Karrion Kross. I don't know. I mean, not even I don't know. It was a good promo. I think he did a great job. He showed a lot of teeth. He reminded me of a pit bull because like he just showed a lot of teeth. So he made it clear that he was ready to hurt people. I do like that. I do like, and something that was going on throughout NXT. You have your heels and babyface. I feel like Karrion is supposed to be a heel, but he's kind of, and maybe more anti-hero because he gives the acknowledgement. He says like Finn is really good. He's great. He's won championships all over, but he made it clear like he's good, but I'm better. You're hungry. I'm starving. Shay, what did you think about this promo?
I thought it was really good. At first I wasn't sure about his mic skill just because I felt like Scarlett was doing a lot of the talking, so I was kind of like, what's going on there? But I feel like in the last few recent weeks, he's definitely shown that, he can bring it on the mic and, he hit a lot of points and he said what needed to be said.
He did is a great name. I'm not hearing just axing. Well, stop axing! I'm sorry. No one asked you, you small man. I'm joking, Elvis. Thank you for being part of the show. I like yelling. I always wanted to get a yell out. I feel like that might be the last yell of the night for me. No, I'm lying. Not at all. But oh, look, here we go. Boom. Congrats. I hate I was so close like John Cena. Never say give up, mate. Okay, so she's saying congratulations on being the world champion right now. Yeah, Shay, I'm not feeling the Shay time is much better.
Listen, we will mull it over. I will think about it. We will come back to this.
Hey, listen, you know what I'm bothered by? Let me tell you something, guys. Look, here's Shay. I love your nickname. Listen, she could have really just been out there and said champ. But she said and said, no, I'm going to come up with this name. It's a creative name. Work with us, ladies and gentlemen. But Karrion comes off. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish. What do you want to say?
No, I'm a humble champ, okay?
And that's what we have on the show. Well, a bunch of humble people ready to talk NXT. I agree with you. Oh God, I'm blanking on his manager's name, but she does usually do all the talking. But he did a really good job. He can not my champion. Who's behind that? Who's there? Someone's the haters. I bet whoever did that he doesn't even eat spinach.
Me, okay?
Acknowledge the champion. Whoever did that, I'm pretty sure is the rudest person in the world. The king of rude, I bet. Um, I'm so
All
sorry.
right, back to
I'm so
the
sorry. I've been drinking, but yes, I thought this was a great promo. I thought he did a great job, and I love the feel that he does with the show. I mean, as a champion, I'm sorry. Like, I love that he makes that title feel so important. And like, hey, you want a shot at this? You need to step up because you can come up here, but I'm going to take you down. So I thought it was a really good promo. I thought it was a good start on this brand new NXT on Tuesdays, which lead into the opening match, MSK against Drake Maverick and Killian Dain. Do you want to take over for this one?
Yes, I do, because I have a lot to say. Okay, that
Sure.
crowd is sick. For what? I was pissed. What are you booing MSK for? Where did this come from? This is not okay. I was livid. But in terms of the match, it was a good match. It was
Shut up, David.
It was.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What? I acknowledge you. Dave. Listen. See, I acknowledge
David sound like Roseanne Barr.
But it was
I
a
like
good match
David.
overall. I was
Thanks
just
for watching, David.
really mad with the crowd.
The crowd was kind of rude. I do agree. The crowd was kind of rude. I have a particular point in the show, but carry on. Voice your opinion.
I mean, MSK did what they do. They entertain in the ring. And the crowd responding to all of their good moves saying, "You still suck?" Rude. They knew
Very rude.
Good.
Yeah.
They were good. Listen, they can't have a bad match. I haven't seen it yet if they can. So it was a good
How
match.
far back? Let me just throw this out here. MSK. I know they traveled the world. How far back do you go with MSK?
Well, I just recently started getting back into Impact. I had stopped for a while.
Okay.
So, I was watching them when they were with Trey Miguel.
Yes. Because it was through him, the Rascals.
Yeah.
You're right.
And I was mad because I had literally just started getting into them again, and then they're like, "We're leaving," and I'm like, literally, I'm like, "What's happening here?"
No, it is because Impact. That's how I knew about them, and good for them. I mean, they knew that, and good on them. They took a risk on themselves because I'm pretty sure we all have heard the story about, hey, look, I want to go to WWE, but you hope that they get booked correctly and hope that they get booked in a certain manner that I'm not going to say that like I'm the biggest MSK fan, but I sit here and go like, wow, there's definitely a future with this tag team that I'm excited about. They have great tag team maneuvers. I do want to point out this match because I really like Drake Maverick and Killian Dain as a tag team.
I do too.
I love the music. It remind me, like when I hear their music, it reminds me of an Owen Wilson movie. I just don't know why. And then there's this random guitar at the end. I said, I love it. It's just so great. So I really like them as a tag team. Cause I love the. It's pretty much Team Hell No light. Obviously, it's just, I don't want to be bothered with you, but obviously, Killian cares about Maverick. But it was an interesting start of the match. I didn't get to catch the finish, so could you help me out here with the finish?
Basically, it was just miscommunication. Like, I feel like they're still kind of having this whole thing with Killian and Drake,
Right.
where they are still trying to find their footing as a team. He had went for the power bomb, the move that they do where he power bombs him, which I love that finisher. But then Wesley pulled Nash Card out of the way, and then from there it just never got back. MSK, they got their maneuvers going, and Drake, it was over.
Yeah, because by the time I came down, watching you guys while eating, well, cool. I guess. I mean,
they still sell those? I have not seen those anywhere.
I don't think I've seen a commercial in so long. Hey, maybe he found it on the floor. I should have won that. Oh, okay. Should have won that.
Very, very extreme hot take.
He's great. I have to acknowledge. I should get the Miz old shirt. Haters love me. Yeah, well, I mean, if it's still out there. Yeah, by the time I came back to watch this match, because I stepped out for a minute, I just saw Imperium out there, and I said, "Oh, I guess they're not going anywhere," which is cool. I
Yeah,
mean, and not even Imperium. I don't really care about Imperium, the stable. I care about Walter.
right.
I want Walter to stay for a bit. I mean, you mentioned we did an NXT takeover night two. Cheap plug. You can check that out in the archives because that was our debut show. But you mentioned like, yeah, but we never got that Walter Finn match.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really saying I'm hoping Walter stays a little bit longer because we never got that finish, and I would love nothing more to get a conclusion to that. And I think it would be a great match because he had a tremendous match on no Wednesday, right? Because there's two nights. It's hard to keep up with all this stuff.
That
I
was
was good.
an
Mhm.
awesome match. It was. So
Absolutely, it was a great match, and I hope that we do eventually get to that. What we got here? Walter is helping out writing some of the he's helping writing the matches. Oh, that's great. Like, just I don't know why. I just feel like in the back, if he's writing, he's sitting there saying, "How about we throw in a chop?" Like he just throws in his little two pieces in. He's like, "Can we just have a chop in this match?" I don't
he's like,
know.
and after this, a chop. After this,
I know, right? Yeah, yeah. Like I just image him just before he eats his Philly cheesesteak, he chops it and then like eats it, just because he just want to make sure it's like a Philly cheesesteak. But yeah, Imperium stays is still around. I think they're gonna be involved in this tag team. I mean, it's not a bad move. I don't think it's a bad move. I just don't care about Imperium. I don't think I've ever cared about Imperium, but I think it's not bad because you give them tag teams. I mean, I feel like that's a tag team you can feed to MSK. So I mean, it's not a bad move. Like I said, I just don't care about Imperium. I mean, what
like
about
as
you?
a
What
whole.
about you, Captain? The
As a whole, I mean, I get what you're saying about Imperium, because I mean the group has kind of lost its fizzle. Like in the beginning, I was like, oh, they're a whole like together, like they're a force to be reckoned with. Then after a while, it's like it's just Walter. Especially when they had those matches. I think they had right before the pandemic, they had Finn like Russell. I think all of them and beat them all, and I feel like that also kind of
of
made them
course he
cool
did.
as well. So yeah, it's kind of like whatever, but I mean, it'll be a great match.
Agree with that.
Again, it's a great team to feed to MSK.
No, I agree to that, and well put. The next segment that we have here, we have. I laugh at this guy every chance. What do you think about Robert Stone, Captain Shay,
I
Shakespeare?
love Robert Stone. He is so funny, and I wish they would kind of. I feel like they just throw him in sometimes, but I want him to really find like that, person
Mhm.
that he's managing, and they're actually getting somewhere, so we can see more of him. Because I feel like they just throw him in every other few weeks, and we need to see more of him. His character is hilarious.
No, I agree. He's hilarious. I love when bad stuff happens to him. He's the kind of guy like you live in New York. I'm pretty sure you've taken a bus once or so in your life, and he
Yes.
just seemed like the kind of guy who gets on the bus. He uses MetroCard, and there's no money on it. He just looks at you like I don't know what happened. Like he just has the worst luck in the world because he's backstage and he's sitting there saying, "I'm gonna get my girls." Uh, um, NXT Women Tag Team Championship match.
Yeah.
To which Mercedes sit here and says, "Where's the money you owe me?" I got concerned. I didn't know what I was watching. I said, "Nah, maybe I'm watching the latest edition of Power because maybe I felt like I missed some things."
She gave
And
up. She was like,
mhm,
"Where my money at?" Listen.
where my money? And she asked. I love how Jesse Kamea Wave came out and sat here and stood up to Mercedes. I was surprised by that. I was really surprised by that because she wasn't with them at first, and she still, which leads into the yeah, it leads into the next match. But before we get there, I do want to mention these two segments. There's a segment where you see Roderick Strong with his wife, and they're walking to the building, and then there's another segment where they show the aftermath from the Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly match, which I thought there was some really good stuff. You're laughing because I'm laughing too. Why don't you take over?
Oh my God, Adam is so funny. Even in defeat, this man is hilarious. Literally rolling off on the stretcher, talking about "You're dead, Kyle. You're dead." This
I
guy's
love that. I love that so much. I laughed. I love that he's injured, he's hurt, and all this stuff. And he's still sitting there saying, "You're dead to me. You ain't shit, Kyle." Like he's literally cursing him out on the stretcher. I thought that was tremendous. It reminded me of Rocky 2, sort of Rocky 2. I mean, Apollo Creed was not cursing out Rocky, but he's sitting there saying, "Hey, this ain't over, man." And even Rocky's like, "Is he kidding?" Because he's got like a half an eye open. He's hurt. Kyle is probably unconscious. I love that they showed that stuff, and I think it's great because it can show that this match took such a it took so much out of both gentlemen. You know, I mean, Adam got his ass kicked, but just to show Kyle who was the victor, but but still showed that it took so much out of him. Like, and which was a and once again, you can watch us and watch that review show. The only reason we took so long to do a review show is because that match was so long. And yeah, I did that too. I did a woo. So I thought Adam Cole was great here. I love that he said he's not finished. I don't know why. I would love for Adam Cole like to continue this feud. He just shows up with a tank. He just shows up to the tank with at Florida. Says, "Kyle, you thought I was joking," or he just brings the tank in front of Kyle's house. He just wakes him up. Huh?
Imagine if that happens. Oh my God.
I should be writing for them. I think that would be great. He just stands on top of the the thing that shoots the shoots. Yeah, he shoots on top. He just stands there. "Kyle, you thought I was done?" He rings the doorbell. He just stands on top of it and he says, "You thought I was done, huh? I ain't done." So this feud is not done because Adam said it. He made it clear it's not over until I say so. Even though he was carried out on the stretcher, so I thought that was hilarious. Which leads into, before we go into this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, you watching Unpopular Review NXT. This is the first NXT on Tuesday. Badguy Jack, Captain Shay Spear, and AKA Champ. And if you're loving this video, like, love, and share, and comment because we like to hear what you guys think about NXT. So for you guys at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, there's this other thing. I can't keep up with this stuff. It's not Snapchat. I don't know what this thing is. There's a bunch of like apps I can't keep up with. So, but on Twitch, we like you guys. So we get Mercedes Martinez against Jessie Kamea Wave. I'll just sit here and throw this out. I was surprised Jessie got a lot of offense in this match. I was really surprised. Matter of fact, you talked earlier. You was upset about the fans booing MSK. So long story short, let's just get to it. Mercedes gets the win. She beats Jessie Kamea Wave, and I mean, I was surprised. Like I said, I was surprised that she got a lot of offense. But these fans started booing Mercedes when she said, "I'm going for the women's championship," and they started booing. I said, "What? Because she has ambition?" You fans really pissed me off because she said, "I'm going for the women's champion. Congratulations, champ, but I'm going for that title." And meanwhile, you guys, not you guys, I'm sorry, I'm pointing at you, but Florida's a terrible place, by the way. You guys in Florida started booing her because she said, "Hey, look, I want to go for the women's championship. I want to have a better life. I want to be champion. I want to make more money." And you booed her? You guys suck. I'm sorry, Karrion, take over. Because I'm so mad.
I felt like, at least in that moment, since she is playing a heel, I guess their booing made sense. But it was just like, I could not understand where they were going, where they were coming from with their booing. Like, it just was all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, I think she would be a great. And it was funny before we were even doing the show and before NXT came on air. I remember thinking to myself, I was like, "Man, where is Mercedes?" Like, I mean, right now, Raquel is the new champion. I don't think she should be dropping the title anytime soon. Honestly, she should not be dropping it. But I was just saying, man, Mercedes really is not getting a lot of burn, and I feel like she's someone who should be. Not even trying to be funny, like someone who should be acknowledged. So I just thought it was it was like I thought it was great that she showed up on air. I think she's going to be involved. It looked like this is going to be a multi women um, uh, title match eventually because she's not the only woman who wants a shot at that title. There's a bunch of women who want a shot at that. So I'm glad that they used her. I'm glad. Unfortunately, it was at the expense of Jesse. I almost called Jesse Madukes, but Jesse Kameo Wave. And hey, maybe her time will come. Her time will come. But ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 20-minute mark. So that usually leads to a commercial. So we're gonna give you guys a commercial. We're gonna come back with more NXT on Tuesday. Bad Guy Jack, Captain Shay Spear, aka the champ. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this edition of Unpopular Review. While you're at it, why don't you give us a follow on these beautiful social media platforms known as Facebook and Twitter at Unpopular Review. But there's another one. Give us a follow on Instagram. We got funny pictures, we got updates, and we have things where we tell you everything that's going on. So why don't you give us a follow on Instagram at unpopular.review. And now, back to the show. Hi, we're back. Told you we'd be back. It would have been hilarious if we just didn't show up. We just left. That's not funny. That's very unprofessional.
Everyone loves the matching tees. See, listen.
And we didn't even plan this. Like that's how good we are. Like we really didn't plan this. That's why it works. I like y'all matching white tees. Look, because we're the A team. That's what we do.
Exactly. That's what the gold is as well. Come on, got to show some champion.
Hey, there you go. See, that's why she's my champion. Ladies and gentlemen, she's my champion. Hey, listen, anybody who beats Chris makes my day. Like, I just imagine when you won the title, I just image Chris just walking. He was very upset. I don't even think he was walking. I think he just sat down. He just had this moment where he just, like, looked at the sky, and he was like, why? He just couldn't figure out everything. So, congratulations to our champ. I mean, listen, I have to say, I think that was the quickest uprising ever because you just debuted and won the title. I mean, you're practically Brock Lesnar.
I've been working at
oh!
God, right?
I see it. There we go. Oh, we got a yeah. There we go. Christo got the boo-boo face. Yeah, I bet he do. Good. I'm happy. Now I can sleep well. No, actually, I'm bad at sleeping, but you guys are glowing, like radioactive. Because I might have got bit by a spider or something like that. I don't know. Here we go. Look for the UPR interview to drop soon. Hey, there we go. I know that guy. He's a great guy. He's just as handsome as me. Look for the UPR interview to drop soon. Shane Taylor promotions coming soon. There we go. What was that? Silas Young, the young. Look, he's great. You're great. He was my partner for a while, and I miss him. But we're the new team. We're the A team. Boom, boom. Champion. I said, whoa. There we go. That's how you do it. There we go. Champion.
You did the same thing last week.
I'm still bad at this. Captain, how many matches did you get correct?
I think I got only one wrong. Only one.
The gun show. They're talking about you.
You listen. Hey, I might, but you know what? You got to pay for it. You're right. You got to pay for it. Not again.
There we
Not
go.
Again. Was like,
I know that guy. I know him personally. That's Diesel. That's my Diesel. I know you. Hi, Joseph. No, you're great. And I miss you. I miss your pretty face. That's what we do. I'm all over the place. I know.
All right. So what is the next segment for us?
So we get I know. I mean, we're hyping up the crowd. We got to hype up the comments because, they're part of the show. That's right.
Let's
go. Great job. See, that's why she's the champ. So there's a the Way promo. I love it because it's corny. I tell corny humor, as you can tell in the they call me King Corn because I tell these great intellectual jokes. But I thought this was really it was corny, but it was cool. What did you think about The Way and their promo?
It was them. I've been a fan of The Way since they got together. They're hilarious. Not even just on the show, but on Twitter, like they're hilarious. All of them.
Oh, they're hilarious on Twitter. I can imagine.
They all pull their weight. Trust me, like they're hilarious. I love them. And Indy's obsession with Dexter is hilarious as well.
Yeah, and which is funny because in this promo she does it again when she sits here and says, what does she say? She says, oh yeah, and when I get in the ring with Dexter, which is like what? Like, yeah, that was good. I love the corny humor. I think it's great. Um, so the way all members of the way, they're gonna have an 8-man tag against Bronson Reed, Dexter Loomis, and Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon later in the night. Which we get to another promo where Swerve, who is recording music for just recording music. I don't even know who for
Yeah,
at this
I was
point.
like, oh.
What do you think about Swerve?
I like him as a wrestler. I think he's really talented and super underrated as well. Um,
I agree. Yeah. No, I agree. But carry on. I'm sorry.
and I mean, I like the edge that he's getting. I just hope it goes somewhere because I feel like he's been passed over a lot. So I want to see him get his just dues.
Wow. No, I actually agree to that because I think I started really like. I thought he had a great match with Santo Escobar. God, I forgot how long ago it was, but he had a really good showing. And then after a while, they kind of forgot him. And there's a lot of talent, so I understand not everyone can be, in a certain position. But I think there's certain people you should really make that a priority, and I think he's one of those guys. So he does this promo. He sits in. He says, he's pretty much done with Leon Ruff, who, by the way, is a sore loser. And I can't wait to talk about this 125-pound punk who it's just a sore loser. Spoiler alert: he's a sore loser. Listen, I'm a sore loser, and I don't like sore losers. So he's terrible. But he said, look, we've been fighting for a long period of time. After tonight, we are done. We're done. We're not going to do this anymore. Which leads into the next match. Santos Escobar, who has an open challenge, 320 days, 320 days as champion. He had a really good match at NXT Takeover Night 2. I did not look forward to that match personally because I don't. I'm sorry. Because I was gonna call him Boxhead. Who was the guy he fought on?
Jordan Devlin. Jesus.
Yes. Yes. No, Jesus have nothing to do with this. He's probably sitting there saying, "I don't watch this." but but Jordan Devlin. There we go. Yeah, because I was gonna call him. I don't know what box of cereal he is, but it might be cornflakes. But they had a really good match. Honestly, they had a really good match. And Jordan Devlin, who, if you're not familiar with, I think he had a great showing that night. So, because not everyone watches NXT UK, which is a good brand, but there's so much. Can I just say this real quick? As there was a commercial playing, and they had AEW playing, and then there was Raw that's playing, and I said, "Oh my God, wrestling's on like every day." It's just so. Isn't that crazy? Like it's on every day, and I think not even I think, I know younger me would have loved this.
Yes.
But 30, huh?
It's taking over. I love it.
Yeah, and it's great, and it's so hard to keep up with everything though, because like it's so much. It's hard to keep up with it, especially when you're an adult. It's just hard.
Yeah.
But younger me would have loved this. This would have been a dream of mine. So, but he was great in that match. But Santos Escobar, he got the win. He's the undisputed champion. He has an open challenge. He calls out, and Kushida comes out with like tights, like not the jeans anymore.
Jeans.
No. Oh, someone said, because I said, what's cereal box? And I got Trix, Honey Nut Cheerios, which is good, by the way. I'm going to throw that out there. Applejack. Oh, man, I haven't had Apple Jacks in a long time. You seem happy with her. I'm stuck with Coke Fiend yet. Oh, David, you got to stop with the Coke. I miss you, Jeff. I want you to know I miss you. Like, I kid you not, the white shirts was an accident. And I'm not going to lie. We might have to start making that a thing now. Like, we need a gimmick. We're going to find something.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to have you covered on with some orange, cherry, purple. Like,
I'm going to wear orange. They're gonna be like, "What are you, an orange? Who do you think could beat Johnny wrestling?" I mean, who can't? I mean, it all depends on the writing, but like, who is next in line for that NXT I almost say UK North American Championship? I need a few minutes to think about it, honestly, because I did have a thought. Roddy stepped away. So I got Mario. I don't know why we got random Mario, but yeah, I like Mario. It's not better. Sonic is better though. I'm gonna throw that out there. Sonic is way better than Mario. But we'll figure it out. We'll talk about that more. But Santos Escobar against Kushida. Do you want to take over here, Captain?
Oh, I was so happy about the ending of this match. It was a quick pace match, as I knew it would.
It was. Yeah.
I like Kushida in this ring gear a little bit more than jeans for some reason. That's just me.
Okay, that's cool.
It was great. They had a great match. I was like, oh my god. At one point, I didn't think he was winning because Santos had him in this submission, but it was like up against the steel steps, and in between the pole. And I was like, oh, the way he was screaming, I was like, I don't think he's winning. And then he did.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. And also the way he won was also, it added to the unexpectedness of him winning in general. So
I do like the abrupt ending win. Like, because I remember I was watching, but I was doing something else at the same time. So when I heard the three and I looked up, I said, nah, they really switched it. And good for Kushida, because I feel like, not to say they forgot about him, because for the last few months, they did keep him strong.
Yeah.
They really did a good job protecting him. And, ladies and gentlemen, you know what this tells you? Just wear tights. Because then something might happen. I might go to work tomorrow in tights. Hopefully, I get a promotion. I mean, I can't promise. They might send me home. Who knows? But I thought that this was really good. That spot you're talking about, because it's we don't go by play for each move.
Yeah.
But the spot where Escobar has him, it's like a lion tamer on the steel steps.
Yeah.
And on by the ring post, and you see his neck. I said, "Wow!" And that was impressive. I really thought that was impressive. It looked like someone's very upset. That was bullshit, and there was a lot of explanation points. So someone is very upset. I feel your anger. You know what made me mad? I made tacos and I had no cheese, like no cheese to put on top. So I was really upset. So I can relate to that.
That too.
Can be, yeah, isn't that terrible? You need the cheese. Can beat Johnny Gargano. Did you cry when Bianca won on Saturday? I cried because I stubbed my toe. Mario has a cereal. No, he don't.
Does he?
No, he don't. I'm a nerd. I follow these things. No, no, he don't. Mario don't have no cereal. What are you talking about? But Bianca winning was a beautiful moment. I did not cry, but I was very happy for her. And matter of fact, I can't wait to get into that moment later in tonight because I thought that was, honestly, to me, that was the highlight of NXT. But we have a new champion and Kushida. I can't wait to see what goes on, which goes on later on in the night. He somehow runs into Boxhead, and Boxhead talks about he talks about, oh yeah, the ladder match. I lost the ladder match, but hey, look, he was a lucky man because he climbed up faster. But what does that mean? That don't mean nothing, right? So like, hey, look, I know you're the champ. You just won the championship, but I ain't going nowhere. So Jordan, I almost called Michael Jordan Devlin, but Jordan Devlin, he's not going anywhere. He wants to win back that NXT Cruiserweight Championship. You're a fan of his, correct?
I am.
Okay, so he came off. Let me ask you. I didn't get a chance to ask this question on when we host on Thursday, but did he come off like a heel to you that night?
Yes.
Okay.
He did. I felt like he did in his own way. I feel like he always comes off like a heel. I think he just has a natural kind of asshole-ish appeal.
No, he do. He looked like someone who would step on your foot.
Yeah, so I feel like he always comes up like that. And I think him being on NXT permanently is the best bet. He's too good of a talent to just be over in UK where, it's half the audience is seeing him. He needs to be seen by a wider, audience.
No, and And I agree to that because I thought he had a great showing that night, actually. That made me go like, man, if I saw a little bit more of him, because once again, UK is a great product. I mean, I think there's a lot of talent there, but not everyone's watching it. And I think everyone overseas is definitely watching it, but over here not so much. So yeah, it's good that he's still sticking around. Mario have a cereal. Google it. Okay. Okay.
If he does, I will legit buy it.
Yeah. Mario cereal. Wow. Can you imagine you eat the mushroom, you just grow? I'd be scared. I cried when Bianca won. Hi.
He said it. Why?
Hi. Not
Oh,
organic. Oh, so someone did not like organic. I know this guy. He's a handsome guy. You're a handsome guy, Jeff.
I think.
There's a,
Uh,
oh.
where is this coming from? This is aggressiveness coming off right now.
No, he do have a punchable face. Like he looked like someone like I would like really take my time out on bullying, and I'm not a bully person. Like
Everyone has a valid point, but I still just think he's really talented and he's
he didn't even
good
curse.
at life, you know.
Did you curse? You didn't even curse. Did you curse?
Oh, I said the A word.
Ron, I DM you a pic. Oh, well. Oh, okay. So by everyone know she meant cereal because that came. Oh man. Thank you, Charmaine. I'm sorry. I'm. This is not a PG show. Elvis, who said this? Elvis. Elvis, look, it's not a PG show at all. Because I mean, it's just not. And we're talking about wrestling. What's PG about wrestling?
Nothing.
So before we get into this commercial break, oh, that's so Caden. He's a part of the UPR. You can catch him tomorrow on AEW.
I was waving to Caden. I know it was kind of awkward, but I was waiting. I'm waving to you. Hi.
Proving to be a bad guy. Why am I a bad guy? That's just my name. I'm really not a bad guy. I'm pretty nice. The T-shirt mafia. Yes. Oh, they compliment us because of our great. See, we're such a unit that we didn't even have to talk, and we just like that's how great we are. Like we didn't even have to talk. You know what I mean? Like next week we're just gonna. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do next week, but be here.
Who knows?
We don't.
Hands up at the same time. We're in such.
Which leads us to our next segment before we go into commercial. We got and once again Kushida wins the championship, which is I think a good move. I can't wait to see where they go with this. We have Ciampa and Thatcher have a promo, and these always crack me up a little bit because Ciampa will be talking calm, right? He'll be cool. He'll talk. He's calm about it. Then he flips stuff over, and I love it because he's just so angry. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna win the we're gonna win this." Then he flips something up. I'm just waiting for him to say, "Wait, there's more." And then there's a 1-800 number underneath there, but there's no 1-800 number. And what did you think about this segment? I feel like I talk so much, but what do you think about Ciampa and Thatcher? What do you think about this in general?
I mean, I like them together. I think they have good synergy. I love Timothy Thatcher, and I feel like he's so underused. They definitely should be doing more with him, and I hope that starts now. I mean, obviously, I don't want MSK to lose their title so soon, but at least we'll be seeing Timothy because I feel like we haven't seen him in weeks.
Right. I mean, I'm not so sure. I mean, you heard about that scare that they had, 2-3 weeks ago, and I don't know if he was one of the guys who was affected by it.
Could be.
It could be, but I'm glad that he is a great talent. He really is a good. But do you want? Let me ask. What Thatcher like? Do you want him to win some single? Do you want him to win the tag? I mean, you said you don't want him to win the gold, but what do you want for him?
I've been wanting him to go for the North American title for a really long time. So I mean, I still feel like that's on the table. I mean, Johnny doesn't really have a specific opponent right now. So I mean,
oh, so you like him to win the I almost I don't know why TNA. I was gonna say, but they moved. They're not on Tuesday anymore. But I almost said, oh, you wanted to win the TNA championship, but you wanted to win the NA championship.
Yeah, the North American title. I think that'd be a good fit, and they need to start doing some stuff with him. I feel like he has it all. He has yes, he's missing a few teeth, whatever, but he has a good face when he's not smiling, and he has a good stature and stuff. And so why not?
Well, they're saying Thatcher he did have COVID, so that explained his absence.
Okay.
All hell King Corbin. Well, that was random. Um. So I mean, I think we got up to all the. How did I hurt you? Did I hurt you, Jeff? I apologize. I told him we're the Backstreet Boys because that means we're never gonna go away. And there we go. See, there we go. What's your favorite Backstreet? I feel like you have a Backstreet song. Backstreet Boy. What's your favorite?
I like the song where the incomplete. I can't sing, so let me calm down. Is it? But yeah, that song.
No, I was trying to think of the whole title, but like that was fine because make sure to subscribe. Yes, make sure to subscribe on YouTube. If you're loving this, liking this, I mean, why would you just watch this? Why don't you want to see more of us? Like, love, and share, baby. I mean, we're here to give you the NXT review. We have commercials. We have these, I don't even say updates. We review this show, and it's a good time. It's a great time. And also, I have water in my hand.
And we have matching shirts. So, yeah.
Hello. Come on. We didn't even plan this. We're like, you kidding me? This is great. But before we continue and finish this review, it's time for another commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am in Florida hunting for the technician David Sanderson. David, buddy, you better watch out because I'm here to whoop that ass.
That was great. That was such a quick commercial. I thought it was going to be a lot longer, actually. But oh, and apparently there's a brawl on YouTube. So if you guys, like I said, like, love, and share, and you follow us at unPOPULAR Review at YouTube, you can catch all that stuff right there and there. So let's get into some of these comments because we got a bunch of them before we move on.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm trying to move. Come on, computer, work with me here. Oh, there we go. Backstreet. Oh, whack. Oh, I actually like NSYNC better, so I do agree. Chris should bow down to the new UPR. He should bow down. Matter of fact, he should eat spinach too. I want that way. I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Encore, captain. See, there you go. See, listen, our crowd is great. Let me just go to Ring of Honor. I'm sorry. I don't know why that made me chuckle. I apologize. I like.
Listen, what? Well, I'm orange, so.
Oh, he's a banana. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad you came here to watch us. You banana. I'm so sorry. We are off the rails, ladies and gentlemen. But that was so hilarious. He is a banana. Okay, I'm trying to be professional. I'm just happy that someone who is a food took the time out to watch us. So listen, Banana, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. So let's get into it. Raquel Gonzalez, Giant Gonzalez comes out, who is not a banana. She comes out and she talks about, I think she said like a year and a half ago, like having an opportunity, it was taken away from her, but Dakota Kai was someone who believed in her, and pretty much this rise that she has had. When did she debut? Like 2020, right? Yeah, okay, 2020. She debuted.
Yeah.
And
right before they shut down, I forgot what.
You're right. It was a takeover. You're right. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at the whole banana. NXT Takeover Portland. See, I love our production team. Thank you, production team, because they really thank you so much. That was NXT Portland. Because she did debut. I remember her debuting, and she helped Dakota Kai win that match against. Oh my God, she's hurt right now. I'm so mad I can't think of her name.
Tegan Knox. See, look.
Tegan Knox. Yes, thank you. See, that's the teamwork. That's what makes the show work. And I I'm really happy that she won the championship. But we get the debut of, I would say, Tyra Vackley, but it was, what's her name?
Hey,
Yeah, she debuted. I mean, are you familiar with her work? I mean, I know she was on Lucha Underground and she had a little run in Impact. So
I'm familiar with a little bit of her work from
Mhm.
Impact, mostly. I like her, and she has good mic skills, good. I feel like she has good in ring, and she looks beautiful. So hey,
Mhm. No, she's. I think she's.
exactly.
Yes, there we go. And look at the dog. I like how the dog is like, yeah, I'm employed too. Like, I love how the dog is like, we getting that money, right?
Look at how he's like, yeah, okay, girl, talk your
He's really excited. He's so excited. He's
shit,
just. He said, yeah, yeah, we getting that money, right? So I mean, it was a nice introduction to her. Um, Franky Monet. There we go. Her name is Franky Monet. All right.
Oh,
'Cause I feel like there's a certain pronunciation. You got to add a little spice to it. Um, it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it was a nice introduction to her. I think it was a nice showing of her. Um, I don't know. I mean, like, I thought it was a nice showing. It was cool. It just shows you. I think NXT have the best women division. Honestly, it's just so stacked, and she's good too. I know she's good. And I'm not super familiar with her work, but I have faith in. If I watch her match, I'm like, I know she can deliver. I know she's going to be good.
yeah.
Are you surprised that? Uh, are you surprised that they changed her name, or didn't stick with what she was being called? Because a lot of people, some people, they still keep their name, and so I guess I asked, are you surprised they changed her name?
Not really. Yeah, sometimes there's people who keep it, but for the most part, I mean, I think they hold, the name rights stuff. I think,
Right. Right.
more
Right. Right.
more than likely going to change it. So, I mean, it's a cute name. It's not terrible. It's not
No, it's not bad.
Knight, even though LA Knight is actually starting to grow on me somehow. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I thought they should have kept him as Eli. It was Eli Drake, right? It was Eli Drake.
You're
Eli
like,
Drake. I said Eli. I changed the whole letter, but
give it a little pizzazz to it.
yeah, no, it was definitely. It was a little bit. It was a little bit more seasoned in that chicken, but yeah, I guess because I'm kind of surprised at it, but she's not the first one. Like you mentioned, L.A. Knight, which have the same ring as Eli Drake. It's L.A. Knight. Cool, whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, and obviously the name don't make the person. It's what that person can do and how and what they let that person do. So I think she's going to be a great addition to the women's division, which leads into this really lovely moment. Um, I just want to get to the chats. I will put my banana in. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Um, oh my. Try to be like Tori Wilson. I don't think so. I don't see it. Show was a fail because of no Isaiah Lee. She was missing. Should have named her Miss Morrison. Yeah, I mean, and not even Miss Morrison. I'm just surprised. I think her being in NXT is a good fit. I think on the main roster they would have not known what to do with her, and I think it's a good because a lot of people, when you think about it, how cool would it have been if AJ started in NXT? I mean, I'm glad he was on the main roster. They did not let him down. They have not let me down with him on the main roster.
Slam champ, hell yeah.
hmm Grand Slam, baby. They did not let me down with him on the main roster. But how cool would it have been if he was on NXT, man?
That would have been something, definitely.
That would have been something cool, right? Mhm.
Absolutely.
So I think her being on NXT is going to be a good fit. Which go into the next thing. Oh, let's talk about this moment. This moment I thought to me was the highlight. Um,
Let's talk about it.
I feel like because you're the champ, you should lead it. Please take
Oh
over.
my god, I lost it at first. I didn't know what was going on because Rhea came out, and I'm like, is she challenging? What's going on here? Then when Bianca's music hit, it all made sense. And then they put up the picture, and that was perfect. Yeah, so I was just so
Thank you,
happy.
production team.
Yes, I was so happy with it, and it just kind of shows you how powerful NXT truly is. I feel like that's what that photo kind of, and them doing that.
That picture. I'm sorry. Just
I don't know who did this.
who did that? like that picture is just hilarious to me. Like, oh look, I got the picture. It's like, okay. Banana.
That's what matters. That's all that
I
matters.
love the banana. I'm sorry.
And that's it. That's all I need.
Oh, I just image this guy as a banana. He just have limbs, and like someone tries to pick him up. Don't eat me. That I don't know why. That is so great. I thought this moment was tremendous. Honestly, it just showed you the power of NXT. Like you was pointing out, it showed you the power of NXT, and like Rhea, who's a former NXT, and not even just women's champion, the banana. Listen, the next 2K game that comes out, I'm making this guy. He's literally gonna be a banana, like
He's
just
gonna
a whole banana.
in the next WWE NXT.
Yes, 2K, and please let it not be like 2K20 because I went from drinking ready to do a bunch of other illegal stuff, and I won't say that on air, because that game was very frustrating. That game was frustrating. Really nice moment from all of NXT. Yes, I do, and I agree. I thought that moment was great. I'm glad they gave it to these women. That picture really means a lot. Now, when you see those women standing in the ring, and then they post that picture and what it means, I, and I'm glad because it shows you what the future looks like. And I think the future is bright as long as everyone is on board with it, and I think us as fans we're on board with it. The champions that we have is the women champion we have right now that can lead us into the next 5, maybe even 10 years. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a time period. You just
Yeah.
sit here and go like, this is. I have faith in it because these women right here, just so much talent right there. In that picture alone, so much talent, and I'm excited about it. So we get a Pete Dunne promo. He talks about he wants to have an open challenge. You know what? That's the plan. You don't even know it. Like you ruined it because me and Shay were going to be bananas. We were going to show up next week as bananas. Like I was going to be a banana split. She was going to be a banana. You just don't even know it, and now you ruined it. Now we're not going to be bananas. Now we might be an apple.
Something totally different because you already said
Yeah,
it.
you didn't have to do that. Why'd you do that, Charmaine? But it's good to see you. Yeah, now you ruined it. Now we're going to be a whole. I might be a peer. You don't even know. Um. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a great time because we're having a blast right about now.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this signee. Her name is Sawyer. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm so
Saray. It might be Saray or Saray.
banana lives.
Like I can't.
Yep. I like this guy. I like you. I want you to understand. I like you a lot. Like you are great. Keep being a banana. And if anyone tried to open you, you sit here and go, no, banana lives matter. Thank you.
Listen.
You should have a group called BWO, Banana World Order. Do that, please. Do that for me. Do it for the white shirts. The white shirts. But her name is Sheree. Yes, but make the logo yellow. I love that. Good job, production team. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't even just compliment us. We got to compliment the production team because they've been helping us out. So thank you. You can't see the person, but thank you. I want to give that up. But Saray, Warrior of the Sun. I'm not familiar with her work, but I have faith when NXT have these big signees and they hype them up like this. Are you no. Apple and onion? What is happening here? It's just, where are we going anymore? But what do you think about this signee? I'm not familiar with her work. I don't know, but they obviously mentioned Oscar, Kairi Sane, Io Shirai, and then it's her. So I just have a lot of faith in her work. But what do you think about this signee, Captain Champ?
I mean, again, the same thing as you. They wouldn't hype it up if she wasn't really bringing something to the table.
Absolutely.
And I'm also not that familiar with her work, but I'm sure she's gonna bring it, and I'm excited to see. We need some more new blood. Just throw it in there.
I love how they're stacking that women's division so much. Like I honestly really believe this division is And there's talent all around. Like I would not sit here and say Raw don't have talent. I won't say SmackDown have talent. I won't say NXT UK, Impact, and AEW's. I think their biggest weakness is their women's division. But it looked like they're starting to build a little bit momentum. But I feel like NXT has been at it's just so strong right now because even with her coming in, then you got Zoe Stark in there, and I think she's great too. I don't think she's going to win the championship anytime soon. I just don't see her being as
Gonna
someone who wins
happen
the
again.
championship. Absolutely, but she's a talent. And then you got Mercedes Martinez, who, yeah, I was she in her late 30s, 40s, right? She's
Yeah.
an older lady, older lady,
She
but
go though.
absolutely, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. But at the same time, I sit here and look at Raquel, and I'm like, nah, I wouldn't have her drop the title anytime soon.
No, especially not the way that they've worked so hard to build her up. It's no time soon. No.
Absolutely. And which leads into let's go into this quick segment because then we got a match and a segment. So let's talk about Roddy. We talked about Saray, and she's going to debut next week. So I can't wait to see what happens. Um, I look forward to that because I'm not familiar with her work, and I can't wait to be pleasantly surprised because I'm pretty sure she's going to be great. Same way how you feel about it, Captain Shay. That we're gonna be in for a surprise. But we get Roderick Strong and his wife. There was a William. Oh my goodness, I dropped that. William Regal was being interviewed for a minute, and he sat here and said, "I have business to take care of it." You see Roderick Strong and his wife, and he says he's done. He's not done, ladies and gentlemen. Spoiler alert: he's not done. Shay, where do you see this is? Where do you see this going?
I honestly, if I'm honest, I really don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm like, where is this? Is
I'll
this
wake up
part
like
of
that.
the Kyle? Is this like the Kyle Adam story? Like, is this a part of this, or is this something of him branching off on his own? I'm not 100% on that. So I'm just guess we gotta wait and see. I don't know.
No, I agree. We gotta wait and see what happens. I don't think he's done. Um, I don't think it's a main call. He's gonna be called to the main roster, anything like that. I think he comes back. I think he's taking some time off. Roderick to me he's so underrated. He's not a good talker. I agree. He's not he was never meant to be a talker. That's just not his strong suit. But in ring wise, he delivers. I always thought he was really good in the ring. There's a certain intensity that he brings that makes you go like, yeah, this ain't it. He's gonna come back, and I think he should be in NXT for a bit because he's not a big dude. I don't think the main roster would know what to do with him, and they would just treat him like he's some kind of scrub.
Right.
And Roderick Strong is not a scrub. So you have that moment. I dropped my notes, so now I'm picking them up, which leads into Leon Ruff against Swerve Scott.
Let's hear it. I know you've been waiting. He's ready.
I am ready. So, spoiler alert: Swerve Scott gets the win. He beats this guy. He beats him. Look at him. Yeah, I've been thinking about dreading my head just like that. Good job, Swerve. You inspired me. Swerve beat this guy. Leon Ruff. I know he gets a lot of oh well, look at him. He looked like a high school kid. He's only 120 pounds. Look at that face. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him getting beat up in that picture. I think Leon Ruff to me reminds me. I don't think we're far apart in age, Shay, but he reminded me of Spike Dudley.
Okay.
Little guy. He would get abused, thrown around, hurt. He might even make the same same noise. But Swerve get the win, and I'm glad he got the win because I think Swerve is somebody. I asked you earlier. I said, "What do you think about Swerve?" And you was like, "Yeah, I think he's good. I think just someone. To me, I think he's someone that he should be a priority. Personally, I think he should be a priority. I think they should use him a little bit more. I'm not saying put a title around him, but I'm just saying we should see him more on TV. I like the stuff where he looked like he's in the. I love when he's in a music studio producing music for Suge Knight. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Um, oh, I made it funny. I saw that. Boom. Um, Swerve versus Kushida. Book it. Oh, look at that.
That would be an
That
amazing
would
match.
be fun. Yeah, yeah. I don't see why that would not. That would be a good match. Is this? No, this is actually George something. I don't know. I got this from Walmart. It's not. That's not Fruit of the Loom. New faction, wrong brand. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, look, we got. I met Leon Ruff at an indie show. He's cool people. Hey, the bananas. He's the banana. The banana met Leon Ruff.
I didn't hear any. Listen, wait, what? Banana met Leon Ruff?
The banana. He's the banana. That's the banana guy.
See, everybody is recognizing the white tea movement. Well, I don't know exactly when you say it all together. Maybe that. We're doing different shirts. The copy tea people.
You heard it here first here, ladies and gentlemen. Because once again, we did not plan this, but we're so in sync. We knew what to do. That's what.
No conversation. It just happened.
You two and your wife. Yep. Is this 2005? No, because I'm in my 30s. In 2005, I was a teenager watching Degrassi, complaining about stuff.
Degrassi when this is over, actually. Thanks.
Oh, Degrassi was so cool. It was cool. Until they started really getting dark and they started like it was starting to become a little too real, and they had that you remember that one episode where they had that gun shooting with Rick?
Yeah, I was like,
oh yeah, I was like, oh man, I really was sad. I watched that episode. I'm trying to figure out why I watched that episode like 2-3 times. I was like, wow, this is very sad. Like, why am I watching this?
I can't believe this. I gotta watch it back.
Yeah, I gotta watch this again. That's when it was on the end because it was Noggin and then the end. So we're showing our age, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Leon Ruff takes the loss. He just doesn't want to pay child support. Oh my God, what's going on there? White tea. I didn't say white tea. White tea. The letter T.
Is that white tea? I've never heard. I thought it was on. Okay.
I thought I had it right. Damian Jones has turned on me. He's officially turned heel on me. I'm so hurt. But yeah, Leon Ruff takes the loss. Swerve Scott gets the win. I'm glad that he got the win. I think you can build a lot on Swerve. But Leon Ruff, the sore loser that he is, and I can't stand sore losers. This jerk comes backstage. It ain't over until I say it's over. He's 125 pounds. He looks like he's always wet. It just bothered me when he came in his locker room yelling all this noise. Look, I like Leon Ruff. I honestly do. I think his moveset is actually really good. The character he display, he's the underdog. I think he did a great job. I don't like him being a sore loser, attacking some. Look, you lost. Go home, go to the fiance, maybe eat some steak, maybe eat a whole cow, because you got to build some weight. Look, Leon Ruff looked like how I looked when I was 14. He's in his 20s. He looks like he's hungry. He looked like he's starving. I would even say and suggest this. When I make a sandwich, I have mayonnaise. I have chicken breast, pepper jack cheese. I put a little onions and all that stuff. Mayonnaise and barbecue sauce. You should probably put barbecue sauce in there. It would add weight to it. I know that because, as you can tell, I have a 6-pack. This is how you should add barbecue sauce to it. I just want to throw that in there. Because Leon Ruff looked wet. And when he's wet, he looked like he's 125 pounds. See, I have shoes that weigh more than you, Leon Ruff. You sore loser.
You can tell he's been waiting the entire time to get this off his chest. He just cut the only promo on Leon. What did he do to deserve this?
Leon Ruff is a jerk. Listen, I used to like Leon Ruff. I praised you. Listen, either today or tomorrow is my anniversary of being here at UPR. And I'm grateful to have been here for a year. Chris, who probably wanted to fire me for the longest, has not fired me. Thank you, Chris, for not firing me because, I'm the face of the business. But Leon Ruff, I supported you, but you're a sore loser. I don't like sore losers. You lost. You're wet, and you should have barbecue sauce.
What?
I don't know. Any? I'm sorry, because I talk a lot. Do you have any follow-ups, madam?
Not really. I mean, I kind of don't know where they're going with Leon at this point. See, if he's just gonna come around being all whiny, it's not working for me because he's supposed to be like the underdog that everyone wants to cheer for. I don't want to cheer for him if he's being a sore loser and whining all the time. So we can switch it up.
Absolutely. No. No one want to cheer for the sole loser. What we got? Jimmy deserved better. Wait, what? Hazel was more. Oh, we're talking Degrassi. I'm sorry, I got mad pumped because Hazel really was underrated. I agree. Jimmy did deserve better, but let's be real. Real quick before we go into commercial break. Ashley kind of turned her back on him when he was a rapper, and she said Ashley was kind of a jerk. I'm sorry. She literally was a whole jerk sandwich, and I hate you. I'm sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take one more commercial break before we finish this review. Production team, are you ready to play a commercial? Absolutely, we're going to have a commercial.
Hey everybody, this is Big Daddy Cool, and I'm here are your new AEW review show. It's Big Daddy Cool, it's That's So Caden, and the
Tune in
Sheriff.
on Wednesday to hear me counteract all of Steven's negativity and see the Sheriff lay down the law and tell you all the good things about AEW and
We're going to
John
come
Moxley.
bring you a bunch of live action, hard-hitting action, harder than a super kick, harder than Adam Page hitting the bottle.
Tune in
You're
on
gonna love
Wednesday
it.
to see me be the middle ground. Some stuff's good, some stuff's bad. I'm going to counteract both of these people that are on complete polar opposites of the AEW
That's
spectrum.
Wednesday nights on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Please make sure you check us out. Unpopular Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night you can catch that brand new casting of AEW. You got That's So Caden, Big Daddy Cool, and the Sheriff. But tonight you got Bad Guy Jack, Captain Shay, Spear, and we're getting ready to end this show off. Hopefully you guys had a great time. I had a tremendous time because we were talking Degrassi. I want to acknowledge this person right here. Said acknowledge me. So I'm gonna sit here and say no.
Just like,
I'm at my finest when I drink. It's so sad. Who are you? LOL. So why don't we get ready to end it off? Zoe Stark. She has a promo. She wants to go for the women's title, but Mercedes interrupted. I love this segment a little bit because it made you realize how important that women's title what that NXT women's title means. So I thought that was really cool. Before we get to the main event, do you have any? Matter of fact, real quick, there was a Walter promo, which I thought was cool, and then you could take over because I realized I talk a lot. You can take over. Walter had this promo, and I thought it was cool because it shows that he's still going to be sticking around. So. Captain Champ, what do you think?
I mean, he's sticking around because the Prince is coming for that title.
No, I'm not.
Listen, I'm talking about Finn. Finn is coming for that title. He will be on top again, and he'll make the NXT UK title more important than the NXT title. Trust me. Quote me. Watch.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she's a huge Finn Balor fan. And I think that would actually be a really good match. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope that we do get a chance to see that match because I feel like we were robbed last year of it. So, yes. Zoe Stark, she has a promo. What did you think about that? How do you feel about Zoe Stark?
I think she's talented. She's, she is kind of like character-wise, I feel like she has a little bit more room to grow. And I feel like she just comes out and she's smiling and it's just like, hey, and I wrestle. I need a little bit more like depth with her to really have a serious opinion on her.
Okay, that's fair. So, what we got here? Before we finish, that's all you have to do? No. Walter first. That could be fun, but the only problem is who do you put over? And I think like you get to a point of I love how Walter feels like this final boss.
Yeah.
He feels like that. Kross has been killing it. I think he should hold the title for a bit. So you sit here and go, who loses? That's that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like I would keep them far apart away. Finn ain't got shit on chopped to death. Oh, the banana is cursing.
I
So
resent that.
huh?
I resent that comment very much.
Hey, listen. Some people are rude.
But he ain't getting nothing. He's taking that title. Be ready.
Ooh, he takes. I honestly, before we get to the main event, it's funny. When it comes to Walter, I just hope he keeps the title forever. Like, if he's sick, he just pins somebody. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. He used the bathroom. He pins somebody. Good night. I have to go. I'm ready to sleep tomorrow. Hey, Charmaine, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hey, it was great seeing you on Sunday. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great night. So let's get to this main event. 8-person mixed tag match. The Way versus Dexter Lumis, Bronson Reed, Ember Moon, and Shotzi Blackheart. And credit because Shotzi, from what I saw, Shotzi didn't try to kill herself. Why don't you take the lead on this one, champ?
I mean, I loved it. It was a cute match. I mean, yes, she didn't try to kill herself, but she definitely had Bronson on everyone. And that could have went bad, but luckily it didn't. They caught her, but it was a cool spot. And also, I think Candace did like a DDT.
It was that dive DDT. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
I love that. I thought that was cool, and I love Candace is always kind of blurring the lines when it comes to like men-women matches. I love that with her.
Well, you know, with her, I mean, I'm assuming you're pretty familiar with her indie work. She was wrestling men anyway, so
Yeah.
she's like, I'm with it. I'm with it.
I always think of that viral video from Twitter where she got like a backbreaker.
Oh, okay.
Halfway across the ring, I think. So I always think of that.
You know what I thought you was going to talk about? You remember that spot she had with the Young Bucks and they super kicked her, but they had thumbtacks on their shoes or something like that?
I don't remember that one.
No, that was a real spot. Like she's been wrestling men. She don't care. She pretty much is like, I'm with it. I'm with it. Obviously, WWE have restrictions where they're like, hey, look, men against men, women against women. But I thought that was a cool spot too. And Dexter Lumis sold that very well. He did a good job doing that. I mean, this match, I mean, I watched it. I was just at this point, I think I was just prepping for the show. Hey, Index, baby! Look at her. She got her man. She got her man.
That was hilarious when she did that.
Hey, that's how I try to have my supervisor carry me out half the time, but then he says it's weird. I thought it was a really good because she made it clear that I'm getting my man, and she sort of got her man because even the spot where it was like, oh, she's knocked out, but when the cameras looked at shit, I said, you go ahead, you bad girl. I said, go ahead. So
I loved it.
I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool. I didn't think this match was anything special. I feel like NXT tonight, it was good, but it wasn't what it could have been because yes, and let's get to it. Bronson Reed, Dexter Lumis, and the NXT Women's Tag Team Champs, they get the win. Bronson Reed, he pins. I don't think he pins Johnny Gargano. He pins Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Yes, he pins Austin, which is hilarious because Austin Theory was really there just to eat the pin. Bronson Reed looked like he's not done being in the North American Championship contender, which is cool. I mean, I think he's been building momentum up for the last, I don't even know how many months. So I thought this was really good for him. It shows that he's not done. He's not done with Johnny Gargano. Let's say you. What did you before we cap off this show? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it kind of does look like he's still gonna be in it, but I'm a little mad about Austin Theory just being there to take the pins, as you say, like, because I feel like he's such a talent. He really is really talented. And I feel like if you do like create a wrestler in a game, he would come out looking a little bit like Austin Theory. I feel like he has the whole package, and he's really great in the ring. So I'm hoping this whole, him just kind of being a lackey ends soon.
Yeah, no, and I can understand that. I think he has a good look to him. I think promo wise, he can obviously work on that. But not everyone's going to be a promo person. But in ring wise, he does deliver. And I think him being with Johnny Gargano could help him out a lot. I mean, I think this actually saves him a lot because WWE is somewhere they're promo based. They're really more of, can you talk? Can you make a character? That's really what they are. So I sit here and go like, I think him being with Johnny Gargano is gonna help. Because even with Johnny, let's be real. I'll speak for myself real quick. I didn't know how to feel about him as a heel. I was like, I don't know. But him as a heel reminds me of me. And I think he's been doing a tremendous job. I think he's been doing great. Image Johnny Gargano, but with my skin tone. That's pretty much me. So Johnny Gargano, you've been doing great. I'm about to form my own way. Was it the way? I'm trying to form a group of people. I did that the other day. It was a bunch of kids, and they ignored me. And because they're unrelatable. Kids today suck. Oh my God, I feel like I've turned heel. I'm not heel. I'm a great guy.
Oh, man. Calm down.
No, I'm upset because kids today, they talk about this music and it's like, it's unrelatable. But I'm going to stop here. But ladies and gentlemen, that was our NXT review show. I thought it was okay show. It did not live what it could be. Champion, what did you think about tonight's show?
I thought it was a good show. Definitely I kind of feel the same way. Like, it definitely could have been more, but I feel like they didn't have a lot of their stars on the show. I guess they want to give them a rest, which, obviously deserve. Because I remember we did say that for Adam Cole and Kyle. I was like, they need maybe the week off after that. Ordeal.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
I mean, I think if they had more of their, the main heads and stuff, maybe it would have been a little bit more exciting. But it was still pretty good, and I felt like it was better than Raw after Mania.
Absolutely, and that's why you guys tuned in, because we're the A show, the team that didn't even talk about what we were going to wear. But production team, please indulge me as I sit here and talk about tomorrow night, because let's hype up some of these shows. Unpopular review. We're not done. We have All Elite Wrestling Tomorrow review show. We got That's So Caden, Big Daddy Cool, and we got the Sheriff reviewing All Elite Wrestling on Thursday. Oh, I'm sorry, Friday. I'm on this show. I'm doing this. Badguy Jack, That's Okay, and The Mark. We talk about the Winter Soldier. The Falcon and Winter Soldier. What's the next show? So I can hype it up. I'm waiting. I'm sorry. Oh, and then also on Friday nights too, you have SmackDown review. That is there's nothing. Okay. Oh, the SmackDown review show. You have the executive consultant. He's going to have a special guest every week. It's going to be a great show. Tune into that. Saturday. Oh, no, that is on either Tuesday or Thursday. Is it Tuesday? Ladies and gentlemen, Thursday. Give me a thumbs up. Is it Thursday? Okay, cool. Thursday, there's a Goofy movie review on Unpopular Review, the entertainment section. That's going to be a great movie. I can't wait to hear them talk about it. And Empire Strike Back, that I'm assuming that is on Tuesday. What day, sir? Or okay.
We have a double header on this Thursday on UPRE, Empire Strikes Back, and a Goofy movie.
I apologize. Thank you for tuning, helping us out there, production team. Obviously, Monday Night Raw, you can catch Evil Dose and the technician David Sanderson. Tuesdays, you can come back to us. Wednesdays, AEW. And I think we've hyped up every show. And UPRE, we have a new YouTube channel on Unpopular Unpopular Review Entertainment. Please tune in there. That's the station where you want to watch. Oh, and there's a brawl. Hey, production team, can we? I think there's a footage to this. Can we play that real quick? Is there any footage to this?
I knew it, bitch! I knew it!
Why the video stop?
Because you gotta go see it, watch it on YouTube. That's why
You guys can watch the uncut version on YouTube, aka the Snyder Cut. It's going to be on the YouTube. You can watch this video. Apparently, That's Okay, and the technician, I don't know what's going on with this feud. They've been fighting for a long period of time. Hopefully we can... No. Oh! We got the hype up video. I love that the Banana will make his UPR debut. Ooh! Okay. I can't wait to see the Banana. You know...
But I would like to officially challenge the technician, David Sanderson, to a boxing match. 1-on-1 in the ring. Let's do it.
If we're going to have this match, it's not going to be on your terms. It's going to be on mine. So this is not going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a wrestling match.
You know what? I'll do it. I'm not running from you like you're trying to run from me. You didn't think I'd accept your challenge. Well, guess what, bud? I have. I'm going to meet you in the ring. I'm going to whoop that ass.
I always laugh at the Batman Dark Rises music in the background. It always just make me laugh. I always pop every chance I get. But ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna have them fighting. I'm going for That's Okay Then because he's a good young man, and David sound like Roseanne Barr. And I say,
I'm going for David. Okay.
Oh my God. She's a champ. She says she's going, hey, Chris, acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Chris, aren't you eating fish somewhere? Like, why are you here? Like, what are you doing? I don't even know what's happening here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our NXT review. We at UPR support That's Okay Then. I don't know who is in the chat, but he support. Before we go, I thought the show was solid. I thought it was good. I can't wait to do more review shows with you. What did you think about tonight's show before we
Very good show. I'm excited to see what next week holds, but this was a good, episode. I enjoyed myself and I enjoyed this.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is so great. You just saw the A show. You got Monday Night Raw, you got Friday Night SmackDown, and also you got AEW review. But this is the fun show. If you want to have a good time, you will tune in on Tuesday. But you will tune in everywhere because Unpopular Review is every day, and Sunday we rest, unless it's a pay-per-view. So with that being all said, production team, before you take us off, I'm Badguy Jack. She is Captain Shay Spear, a.k.a. Champ. And we're going to say good night.
Good night.